What's up, eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the sweetest prices. If you're looking for a way to upgrade your Wi-Fi experience, if you're tired of dealing with Ethernet cables, and if you're on Windows 10 64-bit, look no further. I've got the one, the only Fenvi FV-AX3000R Wi-Fi 6 PCIe wireless adapter here. I value your time, so let's just get right to it and open the box. Okay, here we are. Everything you get in the box. An instruction manual. A cute little CD with drivers. That's really nice. A low profile bracket for small form factor builds. Included in the little baggie is a Bluetooth cable. You get two high gain antennas. Check it out, we got the two high gain antennas right here. And of course, the FV-AX3000R Wi-Fi 6 wireless adapter. By default, the AX3000R is attached to the standard profile bracket, as you can see. But again, just to remind you, they do include the small form factor bracket if you need it. All right. Also notice the large, handsome heatsink that's already on the chip, ready to operate at full performance without overheating or throttling. Thank you, Fenvi. That's a very good thing. It'll distribute heat away from the core components and stay cool even if you're doing those large, intensive file transfers over your network, or if you're gaming or streaming high-res movie files or whatever. The chipset underneath the heatsink is the Intel AX200 chipset, which allows this Wi-Fi adapter to operate on 5 GHz and 2.4 GHz dual band. All right, and that gives you wireless speeds up to 2400 megabits per second at the 5 GHz band and 574 megabits per second at the 2.4 GHz band. Of course, your router still needs to support Wi-Fi 6, okay? Check your router, please. I don't want to be blamed for a bad router. All right, as I alluded to before, with that included Bluetooth cable, the AX3000R also supports Bluetooth 5.0, easily pairs with Bluetooth keyboards, mice, and other peripherals. If that wasn't enough, you also get 2x2 MUMIMO, M-U-M-I-M-O, that's multiple user, multiple input, and multiple output. It also supports OFDMA. That's obviously orthogonal frequency division multiple access. This is perhaps the most important feature of Wi-Fi 6. It basically allows for multiple users with various bandwidths to be served simultaneously. In the traditional approach, unique users compete to upload data, but in Wi-Fi 6, 802.11ax schedules the users to avoid clashes. It's just awesome. Also included, of course, are the two high gain antennas, ensuring greater Wi-Fi coverage, enhanced stability, further ensuring a smooth internet experience. I speed tested this with the antennas installed, and this was actually the second Fenvi adapter with which I achieved a speed slightly greater than with an Ethernet cord plugged directly into my NIC. That's just crazy. And lastly, talking about compatibility, I sort of hinted at it before, this will only work with Windows 10 64-bit, okay? I'm sorry if you're on another operating system, it just won't work. But if you are on Windows 10 64-bit, whether you're on a mid-tower, full tower, or mini tower computer with the low profile and full height bracket provided, this will fit your PCIe slots. It'll fit PCIe slots from X1 to X16 lanes, suitable for almost all PCs. And with that, you'll get that 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz dual band frequency, less lag, greater coverage with the high gain antennas, the Wi-Fi 6 features of MUMIMO and that orthogonal frequency division multiple access, the Bluetooth 5.0. I mean, it's just a great Wi-Fi upgrade for your desktop. Instant 802.11ax. What more can I say? My dear eggheads, the Fenvi FV-AX3000R Wi-Fi 6 PCIe wireless adapter. For specific prices, please check the description or click that link below. Let me know down in the reviews or comments just how much your Wi-Fi experience improves with this adapter. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know. What's up, eggheads? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products for the sweetest prices. As you can see, I've got a gaming desk here. If you're in search of a great desk for great value, this is certainly an option worthy of your consideration. Please hang out with me for just a few minutes while we look at the Bossin 44-inch gaming desk together. All right, here it is already set up in all of its magnificence. It comes with a simple instruction guide. All right, simple instruction guide. Let me flip it around the correct way. You got a parts list, 8 steps. A kid can do it. Seriously, it's very easy. No worries there. Notice the Z-shaped steel frame design. The desk is sturdy. Triangles are mathematically the most stable shape, of course, as pressure gets evenly distributed when applied to any particular joint. The Z-shape obviously makes good use of that triangle structure. Plus the fact that it's a steel frame, strong foundation, very important for any desk, especially a gaming desk, which may have a lot of gear on it, right? As well as constant motion. You get up to 260 pounds of load capacity with the Bossin 44. That's very large capacity, right? Most monitors are around 10 pounds. So we know that the structure is sound and reliable. The surface is carbon fiber, really spacious. Perfect for professional gamers or perhaps illustrators who want room for extra tablets or devices. This carbon fiber surface is stain and scratch resistant, easy to wipe clean. Because of this, you'll get a long lifetime out of the product, ladies and gentlemen. I can't stress that enough. When we buy stuff, we have to consider how long will it last. That's such an important aspect of determining the inherent value of something. The longer it lasts, the less you effectively pay per day, right? If something $100 lasts 100 days, it's like paying $1 a day. If something $100 lasts 1,000 days, it comes out to 10 cents a day. You get tons of extra features perfect for gamers with this desk. This is included. Check it out. You've got a USB gaming handle rack with charging ports. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, charge your phone, charge your iPad, your headphones, all while working or gaming. All right, you got your storage tray. You've got cable grommets here. You got 2 of them, 1, 2. Cable grommets, a cup holder on this side, a headphone hook holder right over here, a cable organization bay right here to create that clean, clutter-free atmosphere. You also get this huge mouse pad. Check it out, this huge mouse pad. All right, the Bossin 44 makes you game like a boss. All your gear, all your gadgets are easily within reach. Nothing has to be messy. That means you'll optimize the surface for your actual gameplay or for your work. Again, not only perfect for gamers, but great for illustrators, editors, people who want to live stream with multiple devices. A lot of possibilities here. And that's basically it, ladies and gents. You get a super stable Z-shaped steel frame, carbon fiber surface. It's scratch and stain resistant, a really large working area, huge 260 pound load capacity. Remember, an average monitor is 10 pounds, so it's going to be really easy to have double, triple monitors. You can have your desktop on top. 260 pound load capacity, clutter-free cable management system, extra features like a gaming rack with charging ports, a cup holder, headphone hook, cable grommets, everything you need to organize your gaming lair, a professional workspace, or both. All for such an affordable price, which all coalesces down to the most central point, value. Great value. My dear eggheads, the Bossin 44-inch gaming desk. Let us know what you think about it in the comments or reviews. For current prices, please check the description or click the link below. I'm Kenan with Newegg Now, and now you know. What's up, eggheads? How are you? Kenan here with Newegg Now, always bringing you the best products. That's right, for the sweetest prices. If you're shopping around for a drill kit with great value, you are in the right place at the right time. I have got the Toolman 21-volt cordless drill kit right here. This is everything you get in the box. All right, you get 3 pieces of high-speed steel 4241 twist drills. One is 5/32 inches. That's a weird one to say. 3/16 and 15/64 inches. You get 6 pieces of S2 steel 50mm bits, PH1, PH2, PH3, 15/64, 5/32, and 1/8 inches. And you get one 21-volt, 1300 milliamp hour lithium ion battery, also a 2-hour quick charger, and of course, the drill itself. All right, let's talk about how this drill feels. All right, it's got a really great ergonomic design here, extremely comfortable. The handle is so well balanced. I'm barely putting effort into holding it right now, and yet I'm still easily holding it, if that makes any sense. So the shape is really good in my opinion. You're gonna get precise tool control out of this. It's lightweight, it's compact. You're gonna be able to work in those spaces or store it in a small drawer. All right, it's not invasive at all, very small, compact. Here is your forward and reverse button. All right, forward and reverse button right there. Up here you've got speed control for one of two different max speeds. Here's the collar with the clutch settings, obviously. All right, and again, a nice rubber pad for the palm. All right, here's the battery slot, of course. That's where the battery goes. The 21-volt, 1300 milliamp hour lithium-ion battery is going to make your projects run even more smoothly. You won't get interrupted mid-project. That's the worst, right? You got to keep your projects tight, keep your clients happy. Don't let battery problems risk your reputation or ruin your schedule, all right? You've got green, yellow, or red battery indicators that are going to be right there. You see I've got a full battery, so we get the green, yellow, or red battery indicators so you know where you're at with battery life. Very, very good. And with this battery, plus the drill's high-speed transmission, you get two max speeds, 0 to 350 RPM and 0 to 1,400 RPM with no load. All right, so check this out. You get a whole slew of fastening and drilling applications with 18+1 clutch settings, allowing you to choose the level of performance needed for various applications. The higher the number on the collar, and of course means the higher torque. All right, and when you're at work, you'll enjoy the built-in LED indicator. Can you see that? There's got a little LED light. So even if you're working late or simply working in a dimly lit workspace, you'll get increased visibility without having to set up a light, or worse, ask someone to stand there with their phone flashlight helping you work. That'd be awkward. Let me go use this drill on a real screw with some real wood. Let's check it out in action. That went really smoothly. It was so easy. It felt very good. And that's pretty much it, eggheads. If you're in the market for a drill kit, or if you know someone, a contractor, builder, handyman who could use a simple, compact drill kit that's highly effective, this would be a great gift. Every house needs an easy-to-use, efficient drill kit like this. You get up to 2 hours of charge, 2 speeds maxing up at 1400 RPM with no load, 18+1 clutch settings, tons of drill bits included for all types of work. Toolman really has put together a high-value drill kit for such a great price. Let us know what you think of this drill kit in the comments and reviews. For current pricing, please check the description or click that link below. My dear eggheads, the Toolman 21-volt cordless drill kit. This has been Newegg Now, and now you know.
Hi guys, Greg here for Newegg. There may be various reasons to need to connect an external SATA drive to your computer, but of course you'd like it to run as fast as possible and make it an easy connection, right? Enter the Wavlink Communicator C2 USB 3.0 single bay docking station. This docking station will allow you to easily connect with virtually any 2.5-inch or 3.5-inch HD or SSD drive that has a SATA 1, 2, or SATA 3 connection end, just like this. You can then use your external drive for data recovery, drive imaging, testing centers, repurposing old spinning drives for backup, or for use in any environment where you want fast access to uninstalled drives. Simply connect the dock to its power supply, plug into your computer's USB 3.0 port, drop in a disk, and you're off to the races. True plug and play, no drivers needed. And with this dock, you'll really feel like you're racing, because not only does the USB 3.0 connection get you going fast with its 5 Gbps transfer speed, but this dock also uses the USB attached SCSI protocol, also known as UASP, which compared to the traditional USB 3.0 bot some docks may still be using, gives you up to 70% faster read speed and 40% faster write speeds due to its processing transfers in parallel. So let me tell you a bit of a brief explanation about UASP. UASP allows devices to use the SCSI protocol over USB, and it separates the command, status, input, and output into 4 I/O pipes. This eliminates the old command, wait, response, I/O, wait, status, response cycle of bot. For most users, UASP is all about performance. A UASP device can come closer to the theoretical maximum throughput of the USB bus, since commands no longer have to wait in a single queue. With UASP also comes another benefit, such as reduction of required processor resources with up to an 80% savings. You'll be wasting far less time there sitting, waiting for your transfer to take place, while at the same time your computer is going to feel faster when you're working on other apps during the transfer, since your CPU will have less of its resources occupied working on that transfer. Nice, right? What else is cool about this dock is that if you have a look here, you will find we have 2 additional USB 3 ports. So you get the benefit of having a mini USB hub basically built right into this dock. In addition, looking further along this line, you'll see we have micro SD card readers and a standard size SD card reader port also built right in. With that, you can easily copy photos, movies, other media right off your cards over to computer, and the reader supports up to a maximum of 2 terabyte SDXC cards. Now that's a massive card. Another interesting thing to note, a feature about the card reading function is that, unlike some multi-adapters, with this one the 2 slots are not wired to the same physical interface, so you can use them both at the same time. That's pretty slick, right? You don't even need to have an extra card reader box hanging around on your desk eating up space anymore either. The dock comes with a highly efficient, stable and reliable 12-volt 3-amp power supply, guaranteeing a steady source of energy to the dock, which is also equipped with overcurrent and short circuit protection. This is important to us to ensure that our valuable data on the hard disk is not going to get messed up, corrupted, which of course no one wants to see happen. The dock also naturally features hot swapping, so you won't need to shut down your computer and reboot when you want to switch out and in another disk. Finally, a last little point that I've noticed here is that, as with other Wavlink products, they're quite smart and kind to us here by not installing typical rubber feet on the bottom of their equipment, but they've provided us with 4 lovely sticky silicone feet on the bottom of this dock, so that once you set it down on your desk, it'll stay nicely in place, just where you put it, because nobody wants this little box flying all over the desktop, of course. That's a wrap for me, Big G on Newegg Tech Talk, signing off.
Hi guys, Greg here for Newegg. As laptops get thinner and lighter, which is a good thing, we find that in order to save size and weight, their connectivity ports have started to become fewer and further between, which we might take as a sort of bad thing. However, the saving grace is an amazingly powerful connection type either called USB C or Thunderbolt 3. By utilizing either of these 2 types of connector ports on a laptop, you can cover almost every input and output that you could possibly need, including 2-way power. Now, to an old guy like me who grew up with a computer that had a plethora of ports all over it, including parallel and serial ports that had super wide ribbon cables coming out all over the place and creating a big mess everywhere, this is just like a daydream. Imagine, come home, plunk your lovely little laptop down on your work desk, plug in only one very thin cable, and then voila! Absolutely all of your peripherals are connected now, including the power supply to the laptop. So what do you then need to pull off this feat of magic, aside from having one of these super ports on your laptop? Well, you just need this beautiful little Wavlink docking station. Then we have 2 USB Type-C ports for USB-C peripheral connectivity and 3 amp of 5-volt power. They're right over here. We then have, over here, we have a gigabit Ethernet port, and we have 2
audio out, mic in, and then 2 HDMI and 2 DisplayPort connections. What else could you possibly need? It's basically all there. As the wavelength docking station is equipped with DisplayLink technology, you get super simple plug-and-play connectivity for a series of monitors, up to 2 4K displays or one 5K. The HDMI ports and the display ports support 4K with resolutions up to 4096 by 2160 at 60 Hz. Or when using dual display ports simultaneously, the dock supports one 5K monitor up to a resolution of 5120 by 2880 at 60 Hz. So whether you're working on a CAD project at home, cutting videos, or just playing some fun games, you're totally covered here. One of the coolest features is that if your laptop supports Type-C charging, this dock will then be able to charge your laptop with up to a 60-watt power requirement right through that one little USB cable you've plugged into the dock. So there's no need to hook up a power cable to the laptop anymore. The one power supply to the dock will handle everything. And aside from giving your laptop 60 watts of power, it also leaves another 40 watts of power for all downstream devices connected to the dock. Because the dock's own power supply, which is here, provides the dock with a hefty 100 watts of power. Wow, that's pretty nice. As a little note, for those laptops that don't have a USB-C or Thunderbolt 3 connector, but do have a USB-A port, we got it right here, this one, okay? Don't worry, Wavlink has got you covered by including a USB-C to USB-A cable in the package. So you can still use this powerful dock for everything and the features related to transferring data. And you're only going to be missing the ability to charge your laptop via the dock's own power supply, and will just need to use your laptop's original charger. The dock supports, of course, both Windows and Mac systems, including Windows 10, 8, 7, and Mac iOS 10.15. We've noticed too that this lovely designed little box has very sticky silicone feet. So once you set it down on the table or your desk, it's going to be planted nicely and securely and not slide around all over the place, which is a great feature considering how many cables you just may have plugged into the dock. You definitely don't want it flying around all over the place. And there you have it. That's a wrap for me, Big G on Newegg, signing off.
Hi guys, Greg here for Newegg. What I have with me today is a webcam from Anivia. This is a nice little webcam that I've recently had the opportunity to review, and I found a few cool features that I like about this webcam that I would like to introduce to you. One of the first things we can see is that the way to install this webcam is pretty simple. It's got this hinged base on it here, it's got some sort of weight to it, but installation on a screen is really simple. You just clip it on, let's see, like this, and you're good to go. Take a look at that. I mean, that's really simple, right? And it's pretty secure. I think it's all right. It's not falling off. See, it's on there pretty good. That means you're good to go within a couple of seconds. There's no like screwing or clamping really with complicated tools or anything. It just sits on top there. That's pretty nice, right? I'm using a lot of products that have built-in webcam in the top here. In some cases though, you might need to put one on the top of your computer screen like this. And also you could have it used in another way. And that is, if you don't want to put it up on top of the screen here, it comes with this handy little tripod. And the handy little tripod just screws on the bottom. Let me see, we'll get that on here. Screws onto the bottom like this. And you could set it up on your desk and place it at an off angle, maybe over here, if you wanted to get a different camera angle and not be fixed with the camera angle which is picked up on the top of the monitor here. So two different cases where you might like to use this. One is you don't like the camera angle, so you can have a different camera angle, or you know, the one that's in your monitor was broken, or maybe you have a PC which doesn't have a camera built into it. What's good about this that I found also is kind of interesting is it's got this nice little lens cap here. This can be nice because maybe you're worried about privacy, which is something I'm always wondering, like, is the webcam on or off? Is somebody maybe hacked into my computer watching me? Some computers have like a little light here that lights up when your webcam is active, but what if like somebody hacked that system and now that light isn't lighting up and people are watching you? So just the simplest way to make sure that we're off and not being watched is to have a little lens cap that flips up and down on the front of it. I think that's a really neat and interesting function. About the technical specification of this webcam, it comes with a wide-angle lens here. So the field of view from our wide-angle lens is about 100 degrees. And when you have the webcam at a sort of standard distance from you like this, you can set up a pretty good coverage area. You could see here. It looks quite nice. You can see the background. I mean, yeah, I think 100 degrees is a pretty good angle for a lens to be included in a webcam. And it's a nice and clear picture too. This is HD. You can see, right? I look pretty good in here, right? The other feature that comes with this Anivia webcam is it has here a noise cancelling microphone. That means maybe you have a lot of background noise or things that you don't want to have in your recording or what you're transmitting to your client or whoever you're talking. Maybe you don't want your mom to hear all this background noise while you're having a FaceTime with her or something like that. The noise cancelling microphone is actually a nice feature because it's going to cut off all that annoying background noise. There's also some advanced circuit chips in here that work with the noise cancelling microphone, and it makes things go along smoothly, and it really cuts out the noise quite well. An additional feature that you're going to find on this webcam is there is a pause button up on the top here, and that means that while you're having a video conference with somebody, if something comes into your field of view that you didn't really want or didn't expect to be in that field of view, you can suddenly, just hit the button and shut off and pause maybe the video conference for a short period of time. This is a really handy feature because it's hardware control, not software control. You don't have to like look for it somewhere with a mouse. You just reach out, push the button, and then you cut off that video feed for the period of time. This is a really cool feature that we have on this Anivia webcam. That's all for now. Happy to introduce Anivia webcam to you guys and look forward to be with you on our next show. Signing off.